much money did I make my first year in real estate? And what exactly did I do to make that happen? Hi, I'm Krista Mashore. Now here's the deal. It's been 21 years. So I believe it was $690,000 that I made my first year in real estate. I sold 69 homes that year. So give or take, but I'm pretty sure it was close to $690,000+. That is not typical. That's completely not normal. Probably less than 0.001% of the population will do that, all right? How did I do that? Honestly, I don't remember. What I will tell you is this, and that is that I had a very compelling why. I had recently gone through a divorce. I had just bought in a brand new home. My husband at the time was having an affair. He left me, and he left me with two little girls, very young in age, with no money in our account, so I had to make it in real estate. I cannot tell you exactly what I did do, but what I will say is this. What I did 21 years ago, starting out real estate, would not by any means be the same thing that I would do today. I would tell you two completely different plans, because back then they didn't have things like the social media, the internet, Google, YouTube, any of that. They didn't have a lot of digital marketing. So I really relied basically on old school methods, and I looked for areas of opportunity that agents were doing where maybe they could have done better. Or I looked for areas of opportunity that other businesses were doing and thought, how can I reverse engineer that and use that for my real estate business? So a couple things that I did do early on as a real estate agent 21 years ago was when other people had 2-page black and white flyers, I would have 4-page color brochures. I would put a CD on my real estate signs that had like 50+ pictures on them. I marketed my listings on Comcast, on television. I invested in myself. I invested in my clients. I created, I had a local commercial on the movie theaters, right? Basically, what anyone else was doing, I tried to make sure that I did it better than them. I had myself on buses, right? I was in the newspapers. I was in magazines. I did all the things that traditional agents did back then to market themselves, but I didn't just do one. I did them all, and I tried to do them very different than my competitors. And I will say that's always important to do in business, right? What are areas of weakness that your competitors aren't doing that they should be doing? What are they doing that maybe you aren't doing that if you did and also enhanced, that would make you be a better agent and see more progression? And what is it that you're seeing other industries do that then you could reverse engineer and utilize for your business? I'll give you an example and relate this more to what's happening now locally, okay? So it's been about 8 years now. Nobody was using video in my market. And so I had somebody come up to me, his name was Emil, and he said, Krista, you're a great marketer, but you really should start creating video content. And I was like, video content? Like, no one else is doing that, but okay, cool. So I started creating video content 8 years ago. And I would showcase all of my listings with a very descriptive video, but I didn't just do that with my listings. I also created community videos. I would interview other local professionals that related to the real estate industry, for example, financial advisors, probate attorneys, divorce attorneys, insurance agents, and the like, and I would interview them. I also would do video content on anything that was relative to what was happening in the real estate market, both locally and nationally. And I did that I'm sure it was even more than 8 years ago. I was very, very an early adopter in technology. I also started running Facebook ads, and this is what I would do now. If I was an agent right now and I wanted to learn to really dominate my market, whether I was a new agent or an experienced agent, I would start creating video content about what's happening locally, what's happening nationally. I would do community-related videos. I would interview local professionals that have to do with real estate. I would interview local businesses and talk about what's happening in their business. I would pick certain businesses to spotlight, certain people to spotlight. I would also create local community events like date night or a pet of the week or adopt a family or, things to do with kids. And I would create content using video for these different areas, and then I would run Facebook ads to all of these videos, and I put an ad spend, a marketing budget behind it, okay? I would then take all of those videos and I would do what I refer to as video repurposing. I put the video on my website. because if I put it on my website, then I know I'm getting search engine optimization. I take that same video and I put it on YouTube, right? Because Google owns YouTube and they are correlated. So when I create content and put it on YouTube, I know it's going onto Google. So when people do searches, my information locally would show up. I would also take that video and do Instagram videos, TikTok videos, Instagram Reels, YouTube, everything. I'd put it everywhere, right? My website, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn. I'd put the video out there so it actually gets seen through multiple areas. You literally could take one video and you could repurpose that video. For example, the video you're watching now, I can take this video and I can take pieces of it and I can do a 30-second Instagram reel. I could do a 1-minute TikTok video. I can put the entire thing on YouTube. I can create a Facebook post, long form post. I can create an ad on Facebook. There's so many things that I could do with that. So what I did when I first started to make just under $700,000 in my career, and the craziest thing is that I gave my broker over $70,000 that year, which is significantly more than I made as a teacher. So I used to be a teacher. I taught third grade for 6 years. And when I first started teaching, I made $30,000 a year. After 6 years of teaching, I just made around $60,000 a year, but I was teaching for 6 years and had a master's degree. And so it took me 6 years to make $60,000. But my first year in real estate, I paid my broker more than I made as a full-time experienced veteran teacher. It was pretty pathetic. Again, those results are not typical. They're not standard. Very few agents are able to sell 69 houses their first year. I had a massively compelling why, a great work ethic, and I really looked at what was happening in the world, in other businesses, in other industries, and I thought, how can I relate what they're doing to real estate, as well as look at what top producers were doing and emulate and model that, but try to do it a little bit better. That was how, my friends, I sold 69 houses my first year in real estate. And we pretty much, for the amount of time that I was working as a full-time realtor, I sold over 100 homes a year, every single year when I was doing it full-time. For the past 4 years, I now am a full-time real estate coach. So obviously my production has gone down. But the year I left real estate to be a coach, I sold 154 homes that year. So we're still practicing real estate, but my focus is coaching. We are utilizing cutting-edge digital marketing strategies, trying to be very different and unique, and looking at what other industries are doing and seeing how we can relate that to our industry. We have a very high emphasis on innovation, technology, and social media, so that we have a unique value proposition and we're not doing what everyone else is. Therefore, we are standing out amongst the competition and being able to attract business from our marketing and not chasing it like crazy. So hope that helps. Go back and watch this over and over again. Press the slow down button. And if you want to learn more about cutting edge digital marketing, real estate strategies from somebody who has experience in this, just go to KristaMashore.com/unstoppable. That's KristaMashore.com/unstoppable. Every single month we have a 3-day training that is virtual that you can actually go to. We teach you all about the full sales cycle and how you can incorporate digital marketing, technology, and social media to really have an unbeatable, unstoppable, unbreakable business in real estate and in lending. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hey there, I have a brand new podcast called Fired Up with Krista Mashore, where I bring my high energy right to your ears. This podcast is available on all your favorite podcast platforms. So do me a favor, go subscribe and leave a review. All this information is free and I cannot wait to teach you everything I know. Thanks so much for watching my video. You can learn more about how to be a successful real estate professional by watching other videos that I have. And be sure to subscribe to my channel. And as always, make it a great home selling and buying day.